I edited IBIS for I think 9 years,
Yeah.
and before that I edited the journal Bird Study for the British Trust for Ornithology.
Okay.
So I had I think something like 12 years journal editing experience as well.
And what was that? Was that a lot of work editing those journals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And was
Yes.
it like dealing with the authors and the referees?
I mean, we'd have on IBIS by the time I retired as editor, we were getting something like 250 to 300 papers submitted per annum.
Wow. Okay.
You know, and we have to decide if any of them. And I mean, there might be sort of 5% that you think shouldn't go for peer review. All the rest go for peer review. So you're dealing with referees. I don't know how many thousands of referees' reports I read over that time, but it's a very, very interesting insight into not just the journal process, but the scientific community that you're serving actually. How people critique other people's work is a very interesting issue.
So what are some tips for, what are some things you learned from this editing experience that?
Well, if I want to give tips to reviewers, please be constructive. It's not about you, and especially remember it's not about you when you're reviewing anonymously. For an author receiving any criticism of their work, it can feel like burglary. It can feel like someone's come into your room in the night and gone through your underwear and pinch some things that you didn't even remember you had, any criticism can be painful. So please, I mean, we all live with criticism. It has to be constructive, and so that's what I'd say. Anonymity may be a necessary part of the peer review process. Sometimes it is, but be constructive. And authors, I would say, unless you're in the rare and lucky position of having no comment on and being told it's perfect, publish. I've only once seen a paper like that. Then just remember that the reviewers are human. And for the most part, they are trying to be constructive. A lot of people put a lot of effort into reviewing other people's work and try and be constructive. And so, treat it as people trying to be helpful rather than the reverse. Because in my own case, I've always found, however painful the initial process, reviewers' comments were always helpful, and I ended up with a better paper as a result of that.
But you're right. The first time you read that review, it does sting sometimes. So you have to take a deep breath and see what you can learn. Now I think it's interesting for those that are not part of the scientific process to realize how much critiquing goes on before something gets published. Lots of eyes look at it. You, as the editor, looked at it. The reviewers looked at it. The author responded. You had to then judge whether they'd done it properly or not. I mean, it's a lot of work. But it's necessary for science to progress.
Yes.